Yo, 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 what's good? Welcome in to another episode of the Raider Ragu Show. Where'd I go?
Yeah, I was like, hey, where you at? Where you at?
Where'd I go?
Well, while my man finds himself, welcome to the honorable,
Right.
welcome to the honorable Marvin Coop Show with the host Chef Marv, no lie on that guy. Once again, the deadly duo, the most feared duet. My guy, Raider Ragu, not these niggas again. Yes, sir. And then live from the 718. It's the kid that always get the shoes early. I never run late. It's a little something for y'all. There you go.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, the
Good
dude.
looking out, my brother. Yes, like my brother was saying. Welcome in. Another
Yes,
episode, man. Raider Ragu Show. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget my sponsor, shebangboutique.com. Please get an auto download on the audio portion of this joint.
Yes.
What up, bro? All right.
My brother, what's up? Happy Friday.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you.
All
Same
the
to
time. Yes, sir.
you. Ready to jump right into it.
Yes,
You
sir.
got those top 10 list. Jeffrey Fowler, ESPN put out last couple weeks here. Every couple days they put out a new group. Everybody is out now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. That's me. That's because I'm using the phone. That's my video.
It's all good. No worries, my guy.
But yeah, so we did corners. We did edge rushers, and running backs.
Running backs, yep.
All right, the next one I believe to come out was defensive tackles. I got them right here too, so I know. Okay. This is your specialty, big fella.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to go from 10. We're going to go to the bottom to the top.
Gotcha.
This first guy, the honorable mentions, okay? I'm going to start with that first.
Uh-huh.
Vita Vea, Brinston Buckner, Vita Vea, Tampa Bay, Brinston Buckner, Indianapolis Colts, Byron Murphy, Seattle. Yeah.
Didn't make the top 10?
No.
Whoa.
Remember we scouted him?
Yeah, I remember. And he had a phenomenal year. Hold on.
He's probably 11th because he's the first honorable mention guy mentioned here. So he's probably 11th, but nah, man, he's not on. Which brings me to number 10. And when you guys have two guys on one list, team should be really dominant, you would think.
I would definitely think so, I hope so.
Yeah. Maybe even Super Bowl winner sometimes.
True.
But okay. Jordan Davis, Philadelphia Eagles. He's 10th. Can't leave him off, right?
I cannot leave. I think Jordan Davis deserves a spot.
When you think about D tackles, he is a premier player.
That is very true.
Not even gonna front on that.
Exactly.
That's a tough list.
Okay. Yeah.
If he is just barely cracking in at 10. Now, here's a guy. See how you feel about this selection right here. Number 9 is Milton Williams from New England.
That's interesting, but the year he had and the impact that he had on that defensive line, especially like earlier in the year, I don't have a problem with him making number 9 on the list.
You don't have a problem with him being on the list at all?
Not really, no, because he had a hell of a year, and then he definitely helped that defense get to where they was, especially
he was kind of one of the unsung heroes over there.
He definitely was very underrated. I don't think even Patriot fans appreciate what he did, So I'm gonna definitely say he deserves a spot on that list.
I agree with the underratedness. No problem
Definitely.
here. Number 8, Zach Allen, Denver.
Yeah. All right, I guess we could put on our professional hats here. The team that broke the sack record is, if I'm not mistaken, anybody from that defensive line deserves to
And
be
they
on.
got a couple guys in there in the interior, man.
Yeah,
Number 98.
the one that was the edge rusher too. He was on the list as well.
Yeah, Bonito was on the list as an
Bonito was
edge
on
rusher, but also the guy, Michael, somebody, Michael Franklin, somebody.
Franklin. Yep. It would not
Number
surprise me.
98. I feel like he's just as good as Zach Allen, but Zach
Damn.
Allen, for whatever reason, always gets like the press and the publicity. Like,
Is there anybody on this donkey? Excuse me. Is there anybody on this Bronco team that did not make the top 10 list? Especially the defensive side. We talked about PS2.
yeah,
Now we have.
they didn't have a running back. That's all.
No, I meant on the defense.
They had the corner and they had edge. Now they have DT. They had corner, they had edge. Now they have DT.
Yeah, I kind of think that on
this
the
is their whole
defense side.
defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying on the defensive side. I mean, the offense was kind of shaky. But
so what you were saying about Houston is really true with them as well.
That is very true.
But we'll move on. We don't want to get stuck.
Yeah.
Zach Allen, number 8, Denver.
That's a
number 7, Dexter Lawrence, New York Giants. Fell a couple spots this year, but still on there though.
He definitely did fall a couple spots. Had some good numbers on New York. Yeah. Now currently with the Cincinnati Bengals, I think he'll help the Bengals, but he definitely had a. But you know what though? It wasn't him though. It was the impact that whole front seven had. You know, that's probably where I think he fell down a little bit, but I think he deserves to be on the top 10 list somewhere. Dexter Lawrence, I'm definitely not mad at that. Now he's a problem for us in our division.
D-Law, right?
Yep.
So moving on up the list, number 6, Mr. Quinnen Williams from Dallas, former New York Jet.
I'm surprised he's not in the top 5, but definitely went over there after the trade and did some damage. You know, gave the Cowboys D line a little bit of hope. I'm definitely not mad at that. I'm just surprised he's not in the top 5. Well, number 6 isn't bad, but still making the list is not. It's just as horrible. But I think just the impact that he had alone after the trade and just new environment, new breath of fresh air, he said, "Look, I'm still here." So, shout out to Quinn Williams for still making the list, and I think they're gonna have a hell of a year. So I'm definitely not mad at him being on this list.
Last year he was top 5. I look at him as a top 5 defensive lineman.
Yeah.
But just outside the top 5, okay, I could live with that. He got some cats ahead of him. A little bit of name recognition in here, but also these guys are dogs ahead of him, though.
Mm-hmm.
But, this dude is definitely top 6 this season in the interior D-line. I would flip-flop him with this next guy, but that's just me. And that next guy at number 5, starting off the top 5, Derek Brown, Carolina.
Really? Okay. I'm not mad at that. And you want to know why I'm not mad at that? Because he's a hell of a ball player, brother. I'm glad that he got some recognition and from the work that he's put in with Carolina. And I've seen a few Carolina games this year to where he don't miss a beat. He didn't miss a beat at all. Can help take a tackle too. So definitely surprised, and I'm surprised he didn't make the Pro Bowl. But I'm glad he's on that. ESPN is giving some recognition. So shout out to Derek Brown.
Yeah,
I like
top
that.
5.
Definitely top 5. I like that.
I ain't hating on him, but Derek Brown, I feel like could have debuted at 6 and left Quentin Williams up there at 5. But okay,
That's true. I agree.
This is they could have flip flop, but that's fine. All right, we'll move on.
So these top 4 must be like popular names because I'm still wondering where Brian Murphy. I mean, the first guys that you named, I'm not mad at, but I'm interested to see who you're gonna say next and who's the top 4.
Well,
but I got
number
a feeling
4, Chris Jones, Kansas City Chiefs.
Just because of the name, I would have put Brian Murphy.
I definitely feel like maybe not being on the list is name recognition, but top 5 is definitely name recognition for last season.
Because that's what I was about to ask you. Did he have a top 5 conversation season last year? Because he wasn't popping like that. And I get it. Like I said, it's a name thing. I get it. But there's no way I would put Chris Jones from last season. If they going off last season, you know how I am, right? If you're going off last season and season by season, Brian Murphy had a way better.
You go off other seasons. You got to go off the season.
He had a way better season than Chris Jones.
This is just name recognition. I'm gonna tell you like this: as a Raider fan, somebody that gets to see this guy twice a year, every year, since he's been playing, he takes plays off.
He does,
and I'm saying while he's in the game, not when he goes out. I'm saying he doesn't go 100 every time.
No.
Third down, yeah. He gears up, he goes after it. Certain situations, yeah. But Chris is milking it to me at this point.
I agree.
I ain't gonna say milking it, but
no, I agree with that.
He's a fantastic player.
Yeah, but like you said, is it some of these Kansas City guys are they kind of getting
the name recognition only now at this point?
That's all it is. Because like I said, if it's this, he did not have a top 5 conversation last year, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I just don't think he had a top 5 conversation.
Well, I gotta say, this top 3 is pretty freaking serious, bro. I believe you will agree.
My boy Simmons better be on this.
You were looking for a name. I don't know which one it is, but here we go. Number 3, Jalen Carter, which makes Philly have 2 guys on this list, 10 and 3.
Woo! Jalen Carter.
And this was definitely the case in 2025. They definitely were both top 10 2025. 2026.
Yeah, maybe. You're right. I mean, but last year.
No, my bad, Coop. 2024, they definitely were. 2025 is the sus year. This year going forward, maybe perhaps they will. But
is it?
Okay, well, in 24, the Super Bowl year, they definitely all back.
Yes. Yeah. But I want to say this. We know what he did week 1. To spit in the face to Dak, then to miss 2 games, and then come back to be a whole different player. I mean, just to see what he did, I would definitely say he was in the conversation of the top 3. Just to see the impact and the growth that he had and learn from that suspension and learn from what he did. I'm going to definitely salute you, my guy. Salute you, young Carter. I think he deserves to be
this kid is one of the best to come out.
I know that it was years ago. You talked about drafting him, and I know. And after what he did, I thought he was going to fall late, and maybe the Steelers could have stolen. But he ended up going to Philly, and that's a future. He's one of those 10-year guys that we always talked about.
Yeah. And shout out to Howie for saying, I'm gonna take a shot on the young man, and they get a Super Bowl out of it. Let's keep it 1,000 out. They might not win without this guy. And then they still got the opportunity to be contenders. And he's part of the reason. So
exactly.
Shout out to the guys over there at Philly, man. They got 2 guys on this list. Legit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna move on. Number 2, I don't think anybody in the NFL or anybody that watches football or has watched football in the last 5-6 years would have any problem with number 2, and that's Jeffrey Simmons with Tennessee.
Probably the only reason why.
For most of the time, he's been all they had.
I was going to say, probably the only reason why you watch a Tennessee game is because of Simmons.
Yeah.
I mean, that's legitimate.
Very, very serious NFL defensive tackle. Ask anybody this is coaches, scouts, and execs. Us watching, we feel the same way about him. Just superb. Unblockable one-on-one.
I agree.
One-on-one.
He's a problem.
So could have easily been number 1, but I think they penalize him because his team is not good.
Shoot.
Easily could have been a number 1 guy. But I gotta admit, I'm not mad at the number 1 guy.
Leonard Williams got to be number 1. He got to be
finally getting some recognition. Came out of USC, very highly touted.
I knew it.
And yes, this year he is the number 1.
I was about to say, bro.
Football League.
Leonard got it. I have no argument with that.
Now, Seattle ends up with the de facto number 11 guy, right, with Byron Murphy. Yeah. And then the number 1 guy. So it's like they got 2 as well, and they won the Super Bowl. So
that's true.
D-line is a good indicator of your team's legitimacy, man.
I agree, my brother.
Right?
I agree. That is a solid list.
It is.
Like I said, one I would be like maybe Chris. And I'm not hating, everybody think, oh, you hate on Kansas City. No, I'm being real.
If Chris was down around 7 or 8, I wouldn't have been mad.
I wouldn't have either. Maybe honorable mention. Like I said, he did not have a top. No. I'm just saying he did not have a top 10 conversation last year. Just with my opinion. Like you said, my brother, and you proved me right. Guy take plays off. He plays lazy sometimes. The plays I've been seeing, been playing kind of lazy, bro. Getting up there in age. Like I said, they only put him up there because of the name.
All of the above is true about him. I'm not saying that he's a bad player, but everything you just said is true. And I suspect next year, this time, we will be talking about him being an honorable mention or maybe not even on the list at all. But we'll see. I don't know. People writing off the Chiefs. I was just talking to the homies today. They writing the Chiefs off already. I'm like, all right.
I can't write them off just yet.
They writing Mahomes off, bro. Oh, he ain't the same. He ain't got the sauce no more.
I'm not writing him off at all. Like I said, the only reason last year was because they just looked so discombobulated. And they felt like they was carrying that Super Bowl with them. They was carrying it with them into the season. You could tell from the first 2 weeks, and I argued with everybody on the grind. I'm like, they didn't want to believe me. I was like, look, they just look rusty. And I get it. Like, well, they always do that. But this year's different. They just got their ass whooped in the Super Bowl. Embarrassing. That was an original Joe Jackson ass whooping, bro. You're not going to recover from that. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to recover from that.
Oh, man, Joseph got to catch his straight.
R.I.P. Mr. Jackson. But I'm just saying, that was bad whooping.
You know what, man? You might have a point with that. Maybe they was carrying that ass whooping with them.
Yeah.
Kind of still. You know what I mean? They walked out there on the field still embarrassed, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But now, like, my man's got hurt. Kelsey with this wedding billionaire shit. Is it going to be the same? Or can they really use this as some momentum? You know what I'm saying?
We shall see, man, in about a month and a half.
I cannot wait, brother. Yes, sir.
Leonard Williams, Jeffrey Simmons, Jalen Carter, Chris Jones, Derek Brown, Quentin Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Zach Allen, Milton Williams, Jordan Davis. Fantastic group.
Not a bad defensive list at all.
We still on this first broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Sticks with us. We're now going to go quarterbacks. All right, defensive tackles. So now, edge, corners, running backs, D tackles.
D tackles.
Now quarterbacks. Here we go. Honorable mentions, my man. And just also, Chef, while we are doing this, the last group that we're going to have you look up. So you could be looking it up.
I got you.
Receivers and off-ball linebackers, all right? Because I don't have those. All right, so here we go.
I got you.
Honorable mention, quarterback. Sammy put some motherfucking respect on his name, Darnold. Now, how can he be outside the top 10, Coop?
I was just about to ask you that. It seems like this is another situation with D tackles. So I'm assuming that there's some household names on this top 10 list. Am I right? Because if there's no way
if
you
put
have
it down,
been
watching the league for the last decade or so, yeah, there's definitely household names on here.
But
definitely.
So since, like you said, I've known you had to put some people in their place on ball, including me. But if you haven't been watching these past 2 or 3 seasons, to where this kid revamped himself after leaving a terrible organization, to learning a Shanahan in the 49ers. And you go to Minnesota, do what you do, make them a household name again, and actually go to a Seahawks who we never thought would make another Super Bowl and actually win it. So how is Sam Darnold an honorable mention?
How do they feel like it's 10 guys better than him still?
Can we get into this topic?
What the fuck does he have to do, man?
Can we get into this top 10? I want to hear this 10.
I feel the same way.
That we think is better than Darnold. Yeah, I want to hear this 10.
Let's just get into it, man. So honorable Darnold, Jaden Daniels, Jordan Love. Also getting votes, Purdy, Baker, Trevor, and Jalen. Also getting votes. Now I know you like, man, let's see the top 10. Where are the players at? Right?
Brock Purdy, who misses 6 to 7 games a year. Jaden, I love the kid, but missed half of the season as well. Are on the honorable mentions. Okay.
Yeah. Along with Jordan Love and Trevor Lawrence as well. Anyway.
Love isn't in the top 10 yet. I get that. But Jalen Hurts?
Hurts is not.
Hurts is not in his top 10. Are you serious? Okay. I got to hear this, man. I got to hear this.
Jalen Hurts was also received votes. Jalen Hurts wasn't even honorable mention.
And Jaden Daniels, who's been hurt, and Brock Purdy, who's been hurt, is honorable mentions, but not Jalen. So when is the disrespect on this kid?
Purdy was also getting votes, but J5 was honorable mention.
So when is the disrespect for this kid gonna stop? Who just won the Super Bowl?
Until he's out of the league.
Oh my God.
Until he's out of the league and they looking back on his career and like, oh, actually he didn't play that bad. He's gonna be like that. Jalen Hurts is gonna be like that. Watch. Anyway, yeah, it's upsetting. It's triggering.
It's very
triggering if you let it, bro. Anyway, here we go. Number 10, Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears.
I'm not mad at that. Had a good, phenomenal year. Had a great sophomore year. Who thought they was just going to continue to go down? He came back, shut the haters up. Had a hell of a clutch game. So I'm not mad that he's in top 10. So I definitely get
that. I expected him to be higher. Maybe it's just me. In the games I watched, he was sensational.
Yeah, he shouldn't be number 10.
Maybe it's just because it was the games I watched, and maybe he had other games that wasn't as didn't look as good on film or whatever, but I thought he would be higher. But
I thought he
okay,
would be too.
10,
That's
10 is fine. 10, okay, we'll take top 10. You know what? I'm not even gonna do a lot of comment about it, Coop. We'll take it 10, long as they didn't leave him out.
got you.
Moving on, number 9, Jared Goff. Jared Goff last year. Maybe, right? But maybe you could also put Sam Darnold there.
I will put Sammy there for sure. I will put Hurts there too. He didn't, but Goff did not have. Here's my thing. Okay, here's the thing. Nah, you could definitely switch these two. There is no way that Goff should be higher than Caleb Williams.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
No, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he would be higher. I thought Williams would be higher than that. And Goff being right ahead of him, I'm like shaking my head, bro. They beat them, didn't they?
Yes.
But anyway. All right, man. It's triggering. I told you.
This is I don't know about this.
This one too. I wanted to hear what you got to say about this. Number 8, Drake May.
The guy who came second, in MVP votings is number 8. Is that what you're telling me, right?
Yeah.
Guy, the other Super Bowl opponent, and who was second in MVP.
That's because Justin Herbert is 6. And this is what I'm talking about, bro. What is it with that kid? Justin Herbert.
He 7 or 6?
Justin Herbert is 7. He should have been 10. If not honorable.
Herbie?
Justin Herbert could have been honorable, and Darnold could have made the list. Caleb could have been 9th.
No,
Caleb could have been 8th.
Caleb really should have been. Now that you just told me Goff, you said Goff, Herbert, and who? May should be higher. May should be top 5. And I will put Caleb at 6 or something. 6 or 7.
It's going to be tough to put May in top 5 after I read off these 5 names.
I think I got a feeling who these top 5 are, and I got a feel.
There's an argument.
I know there's an argument for a couple of them, especially if we're going off last year. But like I said, this list sounds like money. They putting these names in here because they're star household names. Okay, so we got 10.
Yeah, money's probably got a little bit to do with it. I will admit
9 is Goff.
Money talks. Bullshit runs a marathon.
Drake is number 8.
Word to Nino Brown.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Go cop this shirt.
Me?
My website will be up soon. This will be available, so go cop it. So,
that man right there said money talks and bullshit runs a marathon. Let's move on. I don't want to get stuck, even though kind of hated some of those selections. I ain't gonna say hated, but just
the QB list is always controversial. It's always controversial.
Monty, the little shell game a little bit and move to a little bit different positioning. Anyway, another conversation I just was having today, my brother. Yeah. I don't know how you feel about this guy. We don't really talk about him. But routinely, brothers on the street talk about football. Mm-hmm. They disrespect Dakota Prescott, number 6, Dallas Cowboys. What's your
kidding me?
I don't understand what it is.
The guy is always top 5 when he's healthy. Are they doing this?
There. The numbers are there, bro. Has he had a bad game in a big situations a couple times? Yeah, but come on, I don't understand. They're not gonna win with that quarterback.
Guy had a full.
What?
This is his full healthy season that he had, and he did great. He finished top 5, and he's not
He
a
had
top 5.
MVP talk, and they were trash. They had a losing record, and they had him in the MVP talk for a minute. I don't get it.
I dislike the Cowboys as much as the next person because of their fan base. But this guy is a hell of a quarterback. I'm not going to take nothing from him. I'm not going to take that from him.
I think it's just because he's the Dallas quarterback. He catches all of that.
That has to be. That has to be. Because I remember when Tanya Romo was playing, and she was getting all this shit. Or excuse me. I mean, you know, my bad, Tony Romo. My fault. Tony Romo was you know, boom. But you disappeared again, bro. I don't know, man. This quarterback list is so gotcha. I cannot stand these quarterback lists every damn year. Oh my god.
Yeah, I just don't understand what people don't see in Dak. I don't
either, bro.
I get, and you know, I'm a Raider fan, and we've been quarterback starved. So we would have loved to have had this guy the whole time. All this time y'all been talking shit about him, we would have taken him in Vegas, no problem, B.
I know. I said I would have wanted him on the Steelers a few times, especially after Big Ben left. Sure.
All right, man. Here we go. A little bit of triggering. Top five.
Here we go.
A little bit of triggering here, man. And that, you know, I didn't even realize that I was upset to this white girl, Tanya Ray Fox. Shout out to Tanya on her little Instagram post. She's gaslit totally. She's totally against this right here. Lamar Jackson, number 5. She is like, what? So the multiple MVP winner,
number 5.
Yeah. 3 guys ahead of him won MVPs. He's got more than them though. One guy ain't won no MVP yet. And yeah, man, 4 guys ahead of Lamar Jackson. What you think?
Total disrespect. This got to be a tall thing. This is a tall shit. And you want to know what's so crazy and triggering to me? That they waited for him to have a screw up year to where they don't make the playoffs last year, to talk shit about him. Even though this guy is probably, people say, especially the young generation out here, Lamar's better than him. Lamar's better than him. Lamar's better than him. On paper, he is better than some of these. You know, he's still that man. You never count Lamar out because if he's gonna take over a game, he'll take over a game. But I just feel like it's triggering me because this season, this terrible season that the team had, that they have some shit to talk about.
There's 2 guys that didn't make the playoffs ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
One guy got hurt. Didn't finish the season.
One guy got hurt.
Make it make sense. Anyway, here we go. Number 4. Joe Burrow.
Macaulay Culkin is top 4. Is
which
that
is
what
the
you're
first
telling me?
one that I disagree with. He should be in front of him.
He missed 9 games.
Burrow could be under Dak in the way I see shit.
No, Raku. Joseph Eugene Burrow, Macaulay Culkin lookalike, should not be on this damn list. He missed 9 games. 10 if you want to get technical because he got hurt in one of them. No, hell no.
So he could actually be down here in this also receiving votes.
Yeah.
Really? I don't know what the fascination with that kid is, man.
This is a hot take. I would put Caleb before Joe. Last year. Not overall, but last year. Because when he's healthy, we know what Joe can do when he's healthy. I've seen what he can do when he's healthy. Hell, I fear playing him sometimes when he's healthy and knows what the hell he's doing. But sometimes I'm like,
Burrow should not be ahead of Drake May.
No,
that's what I'm saying. That's he should not be. I'm saying that.
I'm saying that too. You are definitely right about this. So he's number
Anyway,
4.
the gaslighting continues
Who's number
all
3?
the way to the top, brother. So here we go. Number 3, Matthew Stafford, the one-time MVP winning quarterback, probably Hall of Fame quarterback, though. Not really mad at
I
Matt.
am. I am. Why is the MVP number 3? No, make that make sense, bro. Why
It
is the
doesn't. It
MVP
doesn't.
number 3?
It doesn't. But
Breathe,
no.
Marvin. Breathe, Marvin. Ain't no way in this blue moon hell earth that he should be number 3. No.
Well, what could I say? I'm not throwing it that way.
I wonder where he's ranked. And I'm kind of scared to ask you where he's ranked at.
We ain't got to him yet.
I already got a feeling where I know his punk ass is. But
Well, you about to know. You about to know right now, because at number 2, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah.
household name, he has to be top 5, top 2 somewhere. Even though he got hurt. Here's the crazy part. He had hell of numbers before he got hurt. They was just terrible. But no, I cannot. Off of last year, I cannot put Mahomes number 2. So make a wish
Mahomes and Burrow
should not be
should
on
be
this
down
list.
in the 7, 8, 9 range, bro.
Yes,
from last season.
Yes, they should.
And I understand what Mahomes has done. Mahomes,
Yeah.
I understand they kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt. Burrow, I don't get it. Burrow, I really legitimately don't get it.
I don't get it either because, especially the past few years, he's been hurt.
And he seems to get hurt every single year.
Every single goddamn year, right? Well, yeah, sure, right. And make a wish.
Now, the one guy that doesn't get hurt, I will give him this. This is the one thing about Mr. I'm not throwing it that way. He don't get hurt, but he ain't the best quarterback in the league. I don't think he is. But that's what they got, man. Josh Allen.
You wrong
Number
about that
1 quarterback in the league, Buffalo Bills.
You wrong about that one. He gets hurt. His feelings get hurt. his feelings get hurt. This man sat there, he cried and blaming other people and shit. Yeah, he play hurt all the time, man. Make a wish MVP should not be number 1. Patrick Mahomes, like I said, Joe, Pat, guys are good when they're healthy. Burrow should not be on this list. Patty had great numbers. He should be at the bottom. Drake May should be at top. Caleb, I feel, should be 5, 6 range. My opinion. Herbie should be honorable mention. I love Herbert. I defend him all the time. JC does too. But I feel like he didn't have that year. He should be an honorable mention. But Jalen
I don't
Hurts,
feel good about having Herbert at 7 and Darnold not on the list at all.
Yeah, I agree. There's no way in hell Darnold should not be on this list. I'm sorry. That's disrespectful. This is why these are stat watchers.
Give us something to watch. Remember this list, guys. When we go into the league, I want you guys to be thinking about this list when you're watching games. Okay?
But you want to
right now, that's going to wrap up the QBs and the D tackles. Stay tuned for tight ends.
Thanks.